Hi everyone, it's Julia. I am working on an order for a friend of mine. This is a custom order. She gave me a bunch of handkerchiefs and she asked me to do something special with this one. Her aunt made this, and it's just been a dear little thing for her. It had a beautiful butterfly on it and also really a cool edging. She did say she wanted a purse made out of a pair of jeans. She's a very small gal, so I used a smaller sized jean for this. And she also wanted a bird on it. Here I am working with this butterfly, a bird, and then I found this fabric is actually a thrifted tablecloth, and I thought the colors sort of went together. It's hard sometimes when you're putting different elements in because you want it to be cohesive, but yet, and I wanted her to be happy, and she's a really good quilter, so the pressure was on. Just cutting these down into a purse size and recutting and just seeing what I can do to get this crotch cut out. And I was happy with this. Now, I decided the bird is going to go on the right-hand side, and I'm cutting this butterfly out and leaving a little bit of the white edging. I don't want to interrupt the crocheted bird or butterfly, so I was just clipping this corners. I'm going to be turning that white under slightly, so I'm kind of clipping the edges on it, and I will be turning that under and placing that on the left-hand side. For the lining, I just laid this on top of it, and I'm stitching or taking my pen and drawing around, leaving about a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then I cut that out. I decided I'm just going to do a Velcro closure on this bag, and so I want a zippered compartment, just a safe compartment on the inside. So I'm adding a pocket to the lining. It's hard to see it there, but I do have like a rectangle drawn on this pocket piece, and I have the right sides together. Just centered that on top of that back side of the lining. And now took it to the sewing machine and I stitched around that rectangle, and now I'm cutting it, right? And very carefully cutting the corners. And now just this tricky part is getting this all turned. You just have to be patient. It's kind of fiddly. Getting it all turned to the underneath side and then giving it a good press. And this is what it looks like. It's all pressed. I put a little stitch on that zipper just to hold that one end. And now I'm just using a glue stick for this. Sometimes I use like a basting tape, but my glue stick was handy. Just putting a glue stick on that and then pressing that glue into this zipper, just lining it up. And I'll be stitching around that little opening. Now it's just a matter of folding that pocket up. I'll be taking a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around, clipping off this extra zipper, and my pocket is done, and it's really cute with this polka dot fabric. Thought it turned out really fun. And then for the lining, I'm just going to stitch the sides and the bottom, and I'm also going to box the corners on that. Now here I am with laying this butterfly out again, trying to just decide how to make it so, like I said, so it just sort of is cohesive. And I'm going to add some of that trim, and I'm going to have to hand stitch that trim on the pocket. But notice what I did there. I cut some of the daisies out of that lining fabric, and I'm just going to place it underneath the butterfly. Added some of that trim to the back, and that's all I'm going to do to the back. And then I've got a long strip of this fabric left that I'm going to close up and use put it underneath the belt loops as a tie. Just thought that's going to make a nice finish and also cover up that Velcro a little bit. You're going to see the stitches on that Velcro. So that tie is going to completely cover that up. Now for this butterfly, I am attaching this with free motion stitching, and I'm making sure that I'm not going through the pocket, so I'm pulling that pocket out of the place, but I also want to stretch this butterfly out so that you really can see it. I'm just using a blue variegated thread here. I'm just kind of carefully trying to stitch this on. I'm going to switch it now to a camel color thread, which is the same color that the jeans are stitched in, and I'm going to stitch the rest of these flowers. I'm going to doodle quite a bit on these. I want to add some, just to go around the centers and then just make just define some of the petals. Just make it wonky, kind of make it, just with a lot of stitches, just to add some detail to it. Same with the bird. I'm going to go outline the bird, and then I'm going to do some stitching on the inside, like on the wings. I'm using my Janome sewing machine for this, and now I'm switching to my Juki. And my Juki is a TL2000. It's a workhorse, so it has no problem going through all this. I'm actually laying that right on top of this welt, or this double seam on this yoke of these back jeans. And this sewing machine is just a straight stitch. It does wonderful free motion. It's a great big wide bed for free motion quilting, and it goes through lots of thicknesses. Love it for bag making. For this Velcro, it's sticky, and so I kind of put that sticky side several times onto the denim to try to make it so it's not so sticky, so it doesn't gum up my machine so bad. Stitch around that. And then for the strap, I'm just using a thrifted belt. Just cut those ends off. I'm going to insert that belt on the side seams of the bag. And then the ends of this belt is going to be covered up by the lining, so you're not going to really see that on the inside. I finished up that just by sewing the bottom of that, and also boxed the corners of my jean. And then this, for the lining, I'm just going to pin this into place right below the waistband, and I'm just going to stitch this with my TL2000 Juki. There's a certain spots that I had to completely lift my presser foot and over to the top of some of the welts and the belt loops. But for the most part, it all got stitched on. I think that belt really added a lot. I'm going to share some pictures at the end. Hand stitch these onto place. Hope you enjoyed this, everybody. Leave a comment down below what you think, how you think. I'll let you, if I can remember when she picks it up, what she thinks of it. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.